All right, ladies, welcome to Girl in the Sword. I'm so excited because I have transitioned from just having a group chat community to we are going full in on this with our school community. So it's a little nerve-wracking, but we are growing, and I'm so excited to have you on the journey. Now, if this is your first time with us, my name is Alana Daniels. I'm kind of like the founder and curator of this thing, even though God was just the one who ordained it, and I'm just being obedient. So I always like to make it clear that this is not like a traditional Bible study. This is not your average, Bible study where we seek inspiration. More than anything, I really highly encourage us to seek the word. And through seeking the word, we find inspiration, we find stories that resonate, and we find so many amazing gems. So let's talk about a couple of the different sectors that we have thus far in the course. We have our traditional Bible studies. This is known as Girl in the Sword. It is where we do traditional style readings through specific books, right? So our first book was Genesis. We wanted to learn all about the beginning and the creator, the creation, things like that. So we'll do book by book, chapter by chapter walkthroughs. And that's where you're going to find the recaps, the information, certain questions that we have posted in there. Next, we have, and that's on Thursdays, Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Next, we have Deep Dive. Deep Dive is Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. This is a more faith based and seeking style Bible study. This is where we come to the word with questions, and it can be the craziest, most outlandish questions you've ever thought of. This is where we really encourage critical thinking and free thought. So I highly recommend that if you are not, super into the Bible, but you're trying to get into it, or it's something that maybe God has placed in your heart to just open up, Deep Dive is a great place to start because we cover some of those controversial topics such as, are crystals bad? What is the true definition of witchcraft? Was Jesus really this color or that color? We start to dive deep with our questions, and we allow our questions to flow without condemnation so that we can truly attain truth in our seeking. And then lastly, we have Prayer She Learned. Prayer She Learned is a corner where I just like to stick certain prayers there. It is where one of my favorite prayers is. It's where if I feel called to lead or do a prayer, it will be found in Prayer She Learned. So welcome again. I'm so happy to have you. As we get to learn a little bit more about each other, don't forget to check out the post page. I'll post a lot on there about just different things, how my day is going, different resources. And I encourage you all to do the same because this is a community, and we find that leaning on one another and lifting each other up really helps us kind of attain the next level, especially when we talk about kingdom work. So feel free to invite your friends. Keep in mind this is a ladies only group. And I will have to find ways to tailor that, but we'll come back to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love you ladies so much, and I will see y'all soon.